Hello, everybody. This is Frankie Day for Frankie Day Models. Okay, for the Saturday for you, I have mail call. I also have new bills on the bench. I'd like to show you too after mail call. Okay, I've been working a lot lately around the trailer, power washing the outside, and getting this place all squared away in ship shape for summer, and been doing a lot of maintenance here and there to keep this place going. And still haven't heard nothing about that house I'm supposed to be getting. Uh, I think I'll swing by there probably tomorrow. I'll get off work and see if I can talk to this fella, find out what's going on. Because I sure hate to remain in this place here until I die. And so that'll come to you. I know it will. So I got patience. I had the patience of an oyster. Okay, we're going to start out with mail call. I got all the stuff from Amazon. Okay, we're going to start out with here. I got when I came home from work. When did this come in? Jesus, Friday. Yeah, yesterday. I came home. I saw packages on the doorstep. Oh, goody, Amazon came, and they did. And this here, all this stuff is more or less like radio stuff. My radio control fleet I got going on. This is from Amazon invoice they give you. Well, I sure like that place. This is a 6-volt motor. This is a 6-volt high-speed Dumas motor. I got this. There's a description on top of the motor. This is a high-speed 6-volt motor. And it comes with a dog motor, 2 universal joints, 4 screws, and a motor mount. I'm going to put this motor into my George Washburn tug. Now, I had a motor at one time before, but I took it out and I stuck it in my Matchbox Corvette. It's still there and it's installed in my Matchbox Corvette. So when I got another motor, I'm going to put this in my Dumas Washburn tug. Now, I did complete videos on that, construction videos of that build. So anybody wants to interested in seeing the Washburn tug, please go back and review my builds and my photo album catalog, and you'll see the Washburn tug being constructed before your eyes. This motor goes for it. Right here, I got a bunch of servos in here. These are servos just like these here. Good gravy. Let's see. Well, devil, I put that servo at. Man. Can't believe it. I misplaced somewhere. I had a little small servo like I got that at Parts Express. Well, anyway, there's got about 20 of them inside here. Little small, not many servos. And I guess they are. About like that. They work very well. Those came in with it. Those invoice came with that with it too. Now here is a Dumas 2021 motor. Remember the Carol Moran tug that I got? This is the motor that powered it. There's a description above. Now when it comes to the motor only, that's it. Now, everybody's wondering, well, what are we going to do with that Nicky motor? Good question. I'm glad you asked. Here's the answer. This came on the porch too. This is a Dumas Army ST tug. Now I've got a 124 scale radio control model of the Hartman tug, a Douglas Craig tug that I built about 50 something years ago that I built. It's called Sail Day. You'll see that tug in action in one of my videos in my video catalog. Now I got this here. This is about the same size as the Carol Moran. It's about 18 inches long. Now, this is a nice kit. It goes together just like precisely like my Carol Moran. And a novice should have no problem attacking this here kit. Now, those of you who are novice who picked this kit up, don't think there's a complete boat there. It isn't. It will take some work. It's a kit. You got to build it. And it takes skill, and it takes time. Lots of time. But once it's built correctly, the time has been achieved with the construction. It comes out mighty outstandingly well. And it runs very, very well in the water, too. You got this from Amazon. And this for $123 by Dumas. I got it for $111. They had a sale on there. Free shipping too, everything. I mean, this Amazon is a good place to go. I mean, I really enjoyed dealing with these people. I thought they only dealt with clothes, shoes, appliances, cameras. Stuff like that. But how I did it was a warehouse of many. Because we have a hub. We have an Amazon hub probably about 14 miles from my house. It's out northeast from here. And so I imagine that's where they get a lot of stuff from there too. Anyway, the ST tug came in. We got the Dumas 2021 motor came in. That will fit inside my ST tug. But I got my 6-volt high-speed motor. This will go in my Washburn tug. Now I ain't done yet. I ain't done yet, fellas. I'm just going to put the stack in the box that I came out of to make room here. Get this invoice back in the box. Okay. I even got me a radio for that tug too. This is anywhere from 2 to 8 channels. I couldn't believe it. I said, man, I ordered a 2 channel, not an 8 channels. 8 channels, well, hell, all those channels right there that go in to this receiver. This receiver here has 8 channels. I can put a smoke generator in that thing, a sound card in that thing, and anything. Extra channels. So with this came with this. This is the receiver, no servos. Because years ago when you bought, I just now learning all these things myself. When you bought something like this, we bought a transmitter unit. Usually came with a transmitter, a couple servos, and the receiver. I guess it depends on what you get. This here is by Radio Link. I've never heard of it before. But the product looks very decent and very high quality. I like it. So nowadays they give you a transmitter and a receiver. Okay, that completes mail call there. Now, anybody that deals with Amazon, I mean, please do so. These people are no joke. I mean, they get the shit done. They really truly do. You order something, I was really astounded at the service that you get, and the quality of it. They got over there. I went there and got online just for curiosity to see if these people have. Oh, that's how I ordered these things. Well, I got that camcorder right there. That right there opened doors for me from Amazon. So I got an account going there, so I can probably get some more servos and such things out of there. They got everything, models, everything. Nothing they don't have. Nothing. Okay, that's part two of the video. This is what's on the bench. Okay, now I got the Long Beaches going very well, and I don't want to spoil it right now. It's coming along very nicely. I will post a video of that tomorrow when I get off work on the USS Long Beach. It'll be video number 2. Okay, I've been working on 3 of these things. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4 at a time now. 5. Okay, I went to the. Where did I buy this? Oh no. Smitty Hobby Shop. I bought this Lindbergh kit. This thing has been around for a very, very, very long time. This is probably about the 4th or 5th time that Lindbergh's actually has reproduced their kit again. This is supposed to be the USS Hazard. It's a minesweeper. And it's Admiral class minesweeper. Now let me tell you a story about this thing. I remember as a lad, when I was very, very young, there's all the sweat hanging down. That's riggy to give you. Well, this plate does look like this. I got a dog scratch right there, so that's a cue card for me to let her out. Anyway, these things were so much fun back in those days. It only cost about $2 or $3 back then. And they're motorized. The whole case was duplicated here, just like it was, except they don't give you an engine and no terminals for your batteries. These things here, it's motorized, it has twin screws. It runs on a pulley system. Because the motor, the smaller your motor goes there, you got a pulley drum right there that fits at the axle of the motor. Then you got your propeller shafts coming in through the hull, and you got 2 of those little drums there, and you got a small rubber band on there. And that pulley puts pressure on top of the rubber band, and it turns little screws. So that was kind of interesting. But I'm not going to make it motorized, this thing. I'm not even going to make it radio control. I'm just going to build it right out of the box, make a slave model out of it. Okay. This here is the USS Hazard. This is one of the Admiral class minesweepers. I'm very, very, very familiar with minesweepers. I had a buddy of mine who was on the USS Destination MSO 287. It was actually, these things came out in the middle of the war around 1943. And they didn't have wooden hulls, all wooden hulls, all steel hulls, all metal hulls. Most of the earlier type, like the Condor class, they had all wooden hulls. Because the earlier, they were minesweepers. This is minesweeper too. Then they found out these things could do a lot more better duties than being a minesweeper. So they become escorts for destroyers. They call them patrol craft, PCs. So actually they're redesignated as patrol crafts more than the minesweeper. So right here, this is the minesweeper. I'm going to have her, this is the USS Hazard. I'm going to have her at Surpac, South Pacific, back in World War II, around 1943. It's going to have a 21-day measured 21. So it's going to be haze gray. It'll be anti-fouling red for the waterline, and it'll be dark sea blue 5S. And the top of the 5S will be haze gray. It'll be Norfolk sea blue for the deck, and all vertical structures, superstructures, funnels, guns, masts, etc., will again be haze gray. That's the paint schedule this is going to be. I've been tinkering with this now for a couple of days, reminiscing of the times I had so much fun with this thing. My brother Gary and I, we got one of these one time, and this motor switch, where's that? Yeah, right there. There's a hole there. There's a little switch. You push down, starts the motor, turns it off, and it had a rudder back there. The rudder was so much really undersized, but it did work. But it just wasn't too responsive compared to a big rudder. So the rudder said, "It'll turn too good." Those no, no. Well, look at that rudder right there. They give us the kid. Hey, well, no wonder it'll do nothing. I said, "Well, now." So we did to pull this back portion of the deck off, pulled a new rudder, made it work beautiful. There was a pond sailor back there. He'd get one side of the pond, I let it go, and sail across over. He'd take it up and turn it around, and sail it to me, and it was coming back to me all day long. Man, we must have burnt out batteries all day long with that thing. Be right back, guys. Put it back in a couple seconds. Hang loose. We're back. Anyway, we had so much fun with this thing. He'd still be found on eBay anywhere, and probably on model shelf. It's probably still floating around somewhere. So that's going to be a fast build. It can take much to build that one, and so I'll do my Sonny's best on that, like I do all of them. Okay, now put this at the side over here. Number two, I'm a tinkering with this too. This is Dick's Windwall 1 scale 500 blueprint models. Some of you probably got this in the stash. Some of you probably don't. Some of you thinking maybe you want to try one out. Some of you don't want to even go there. And this is licensed under Revell. And this is a fun model. I think this model cost $1.49 back in 1963. First came out. The plastic originally was like a grayish, a grayish blue color. Not actually a blue grayish color. And remarkable, this kid even back then didn't even have much flash on it. So these are pretty good models back in those days. Accuracy, I don't know. Who knows? The hull's black right there, guys. It took me about 2 days to do all that rail work on that. Boy, the railing was rough on there, on the kid. Well, they stand up pretty good. You can see the running stanchions pop out on here. This is a Cleveland class cruiser. This is the USS Springfield. The Springfield class is a light cruiser. I already got the deck painted already, deck teak. I've added an orange wash on it. The superstructures come off. I already got them all together. Some parts come off so I can be able to paint the deck from the back end. I'm going to go ahead and prime these light gray paint like I did hull already, and go back with some black spray paint them all black. And go back out and finish up the haze gray with the airbrush. I've already got my boot topping line already masked already using that pinstripe taping. That's the best way to go, guys. There's all kinds of ways of doing it. There is. Your way, my way, their way, who knows? There's all kinds of ways. Maybe you might find a better way. So this is going to be fun. It's just an old build. It's pretty well detailed too. I mean, there's a lot of doorways in there. Also has harpoon missiles that fit that back here. So this model actually is a circa 1950s. I ain't going to show you that Long Beach because it looks pretty nice. I want to make a special video for it by itself. Okay, now here's something for the books you don't see anymore. I gave this a go. So far, I like what I did. Here's another one that Lindbergh brought out for about 50 or 60 years ago. They finally brought it out again. This is their, what is 1/500 scale? The same scale as that USS Springfield I just showed you. This too is motorized. Everything that's make this thing motorized is there except no motor. In the back, it starts to paint how it looks like when it's done. Now I'm an old pumper. I had 2 Oilers under my belt when I was in the Navy. I was on the Ashtabula and also the USS Guadalupe. This is a T2 type oiler. I was on a T3. There's a little inaccuracy in this T2. First of all, I decided to get rid of those inaccuracies. Cut the hull off. I took the railings off that thing. I'm going to make a waterline model out of this. This is a USS Kennebec. She's a T2 SC A1 type oiler, fleet oiler. Many of these were built during the war. A lot of them survived after the war. Nowadays, they don't exist, only in model form. Well, there might be a couple floating around in some other countries. But right now, it's starting to get accurate now. I'm going to make a pretty good detail model as I get done with this. I'm going to make a Navy oiler out of this. Wasn't make a commercial, but I already got a commercial T2 type oiler. I got the JL Hannah and 1/16 scale, my blue jacket ship manuals, ship wrappers. So I'm toying with this too. This ain't gonna take long to get done either. So I'm a pretty busy sailor lately, and I'm gonna be back on the Kaga, work on the Kagi quite well. Get her going. I got a lot of work to do with that. So tomorrow I'm gonna be posting a video on the USS Long Beach. It's come along pretty well. So tonight I'm gonna go ahead and start putting some more parts on tonight. I got to prepare for another video. It's getting there now. So it looked pretty good to me. Yep. So anyway, that's what's on the bench. That's what has some mail call. And that's about it. I'd like to think of. I'm trying to think of anything else here. That's about it. Nope, that's about it. That's about wrap it up right there. I'll get back on the dreadnought too, so I haven't filled that yet. So that'll be it. Okay, guys, this is the conclusion of the video, and I'd like to thank everybody who's watched it, viewed it, and everything. It's my honor. So I'm gonna be getting these things going pretty good. So you can be a lot of videos coming in. I'm gonna try to get a live action going on. So stay posted for that. So I have a live action video going for you, and I have some other videos by this week coming up on this here. I gotta make a whole new catwalk and everything in there for this thing, which can be simple, very simple. I'll be working on some assemblies of these things here too. I was gonna go ahead and get that filler sanded off and prime it, and prepare for painting and everything else. Get sub assemblies going. It's working pretty well for me. Okay, guys, that's about it. I'd like to thank everybody for the second time again for your views and comments on this video. So we've got summer coming up. That's just around the corner. around the corner. And so I got some, I have live video, probably have a live video working on one of my radio control models. And that'd be pretty good. I got a spot out there in my store. I got my storage building up there at the side of my trailer. And I got a big workbench out there, so I'm going to probably be moving everything out there along with this camera and computer out there. So I can't wait to show you guys all that stuff. So I just got that building, matter of fact, last week. So I was very, very happy. I'm trying to get my place back in order again. You know, better get a house. So much better. I pray to God every night before I go to sleep. Get in the house. But maybe it's meant to be here for a while until something happens. So I'm accepting that. That's probably the case. Anyway, I'm grateful for what I've had. I got my family with me all around me. It gives me great comfort. And you people give me great comfort too. Okay, it's Frank and Dave Hall signing off, and make Mama happy. Take care of the loved ones, and stay focused when you drive. And please take care of yourselves. Get kid crazy. Get yourself a couple kits. Have some fun. Enjoy outdoor festivities. Good summertime. And enjoy life. Life is good. Be good. If you can't be good, be careful. See you guys. Bye, fellas.